Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Marion. Good to
Good
see you. I think
morning.
everybody was kind of confused with the time zone stuff because some shifted back an hour and then other parts of the world didn't. So I think we're maybe an hour or 2 hours late. I have no idea, but we're here.
Yeah. Story of the week, basically. That's been happening all week. So happy Friday to you. At least we know it's Friday, right? We're
I
getting
think
to
so.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I for sure
There you
think
go.
so. It's just a one woman, one man show this week. Jimmy's somewhere in the air. Tressler is somewhere in the air. I have no idea where Tom is, but we're here and we got a full pack show. So I suggest we start, and we start with a topic that we hardly ever talk about,
I
which is
know, really?
Copilot.
Big news this week, November 1st, officially Copilot, Copilot, Copilot. I need the right Copilot.
Yeah, I have it somewhere as well, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so Copilot finally GA. It's GA for customers with enterprise agreements. Go check it out. It's so excited. We've been playing around with this for a while, and there's a lot of great content now out as well, Marion, that was posted over the last few days. The one that I like the most is the Copilot for Work landing page, which has a ton of videos, which will help
Mhm.
you either if you already started with Copilot to start and use some of these new prompts that you need to get used to or prepare for what's coming next.
I think that's the biggest thing is preparing for what's next and preparing for adding Copilot because there's some steps that you need to kind of be aware of before you go and deploy it. So we do have a lot of resources listed here. We'll get the links out later today, but exciting times. This is one that people were waiting for. We've been talking about it for quite a while. So good stuff. Make sure you check it
Yeah,
out.
it's been such a game changer for the people that
Yeah.
have started using it, and we also put out a bunch of blogs on the Work Trend Index and Work Lab page. This one is about turning everyone into a manager. What did you take away from this blog, man?
I think you're really good actually. You had a video on LinkedIn recently where we were talking about our boot camp and you used Copilot to get some ideas. Learning how to prompt Copilot is a really interesting skill that through our early adoption phases with our trial users on this, it's really something that skilled managers are good at and new employees might not be used to sort of it's almost like managing your own employee prompting it being really specific with your asks asking for it in the right context, so it's a learning curve there, I would say.
Yeah, and go check out my LinkedIn. So I posted something about this. We forgot the music again, by the way.
Um,
We posted something about this. I posted something about this a couple of days ago to kind of teach you how to prompt Copilot and also to keep the conversation going. So it doesn't just start and end with your first prompt. You can continue to prompt. I don't think AI will replace us anytime soon, but those using AI better than us, they might will. Marion, we have a bunch of new devices that have been certified this week.
Yeah, super exciting. I'm, an avid lover of hardware. We get a lot of it in this space, and we've had a really exciting year of new devices added to the portfolio. Cisco now has 8 Microsoft certified devices. Recently got the Cisco Roombar Pro as well as the Room Navigator system certified. This is another great addition to the portfolio. A really beautiful product that we're excited to have on board.
Yeah, I love it. And Logitech, also congratulations to you guys. The Rally Bar Huddle is now officially certified for Teams rooms. I like this device because you have the cover that you put on and then take off, and we see a custom cover here in the image as well. But also, remember, the price point is quite interesting.
It's awesome. We're getting a lot of new additions on the low price point, in the, let's say, 1,000 and below, but also in the 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 range. Huddle rooms are pretty prominent within a lot of, the landscape. If you think about your office, there's more huddle spaces than anything these days. So this is a really important category. Love to see that we've got a lot of new certified devices in this space at an achievable price point. So love it.
Yes, and this one is certified for both Windows and Android. And this is one that I didn't see coming. But if you look at these large meeting rooms, the audio is very important. And we have Greg Jeffries, I see here on the stream today. He prefers
I
the
kind of do
stream
too.
without the music, but he also prefers good audio. And I think
Yeah.
that's where this new device will help us.
Awesome. Yeah, Nariva is a wonderful brand. And we're talking about intelligent and spatial audio. So this is right out of the box, giving you that spatial audio feel. Really nice, large bar for those long spaces. And it's joining that Nariva HDL 300 system that's already been certified as microphone kit. So good
Yeah.
little combo there. Yeah.
Good news for those that are still using Android 9 phones. So we are extending the certification for some, and as the person who created the slide, most actually, end dates that have been extended from November 5th to March 30th, 2024. We are quite strict with these certifications. We want to make sure that everything that we certify continues to be safe for all the customers. But I think this is good news for people that are still on Android 9 phones. There was a huge blog last week, Marin, where we highlighted what's new in everything Teams. I love the blog. This shows
Mhm.
everything you might have missed.
Yeah, and this is always like set aside an hour probably because there's everything in Microsoft Teams as a platform. Then it goes into phone, then it gets into devices. So some of the devices that we just highlighted here are in there, but there's also some exciting new additions to the Teams platform as far as features go. I highlighted one of them that I thought was interesting, which is with regards to the new Meet app and the new Microsoft Teams. So if you're not on the new Microsoft Teams, that's where a lot of these new features are going to show up. So you got to get yourself over there. But this is a nice way to catch up on maybe what your plan is for the day or action items that you might have missed. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. That's a new addition. That's one of my favorites that came out of the recent updates.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you can look back and look forward, and you'll see all the content right there. If you are a Teams Premium user, you'll also find some of the intelligent recap features there. So this is one that I've been using quite a lot lately. We have some news around BYOD rooms and introducing entry level, and wow, that's a big word, entry level Microsoft Teams rooms. We are making some announcements at Ignite, but I think this one is exciting. Coming back to that price point, Marion, Max Hub just made an announcement.
Yeah, so welcome Max Hub to the portfolio. This is a new brand that's been added to the mix. This is really exciting because if you have a BYOD room with already, let's say, certified camera in there, but you don't have the Teams Rooms experience, this is a way to have a native Teams Rooms experience for under $1,000, and that's on the Microsoft Windows platform. So this Max Hub Core Kit, as you can see, adds compute, adds the tabletop touch right there. And that is now officially certified and in market. So really exciting. And thank you to the Max Hub team. And as you said, this is something that we're going to hear more about at Ignite. So make sure you tune in to hear more about this new category of product.
Let's talk roadmap. So if you are a Service Hub user, you will now start seeing the Service Hub in both Teams Admin Center and the Pro Management Portal, which I think is great if you are a Service Hub user. Again, more announcements around Service Hub 3 during Ignite. I just watched some of that session already in a little preview. I think we got some exciting news there. Also, there's going to be a new calendar view for Teams Rooms on Android, which should release somewhere early in next year. And then finally, Marin, we've all seen this where you're on a team and there are like 25 to 30 or 40, and I'm hearing people with hundreds of different channels. You can now finally archive those so you won't see them. You'll still be able to keep the data. And then if you want to, you can also restore those channels, which I think will come in handy.
Absolutely. I need to clean up mine. I need to archive a few. So that's available in January 2024. Can't wait.
Yes. Marin, Partner Sales Bootcamp.
This is where it's at. If you haven't been on LinkedIn, we're going to be flooding your feed, making sure that you register and ask for our audience who seems to be just as we are, very passionate about this platform and all of the portfolio of devices. This is a do not miss. We do a sales boot camp every single year, but this is a really important one because it's immediately following Microsoft Ignite. We've got big announcements around AI, as you saw, around BYOD, lots of new things beyond that. So you will get a deep dive on all those announcements immediately following if you sign up for this boot camp. So number one, sign up for yourself, but also help us socialize this, put some watch parties together. Definitely need your help amplifying. This is going to be the best boot camp, in my opinion, that we've ever had.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. Look at the small trailers that we released over the last few weeks. We'll have more coming. 2 different dates. So for Americas and EMEA, it's November 29, and for Asia, December 5th. So make sure you sign up. And you were speaking about Ignite. So the week the week before is Ignite. And I think these are 2 important sessions to watch for all of our device fans.
Yeah, so if you haven't had a chance to create your calendar, you can do that now and check out all of the amazing sessions. There's actually 3 that we're going to share with you here. The first and foremost is one with Nicole Herskowitz. I think we've done that every year, where she gets into the future of work with teams. So it's a big picture presentation. You'll see Matt Taylor actually doing a demonstration in that session as well. So that is a live one. Make sure you sign up. But we also have an on-demand session with Ilya, Greg, Sandhya, and Matt as well. That is pre-recorded. Do not want to miss. That's where we get into the deep dive of all the great rooms updates. And yeah, we'll have blogs. Those will not be published until November 14th. Hard to believe that's less than 2 weeks away. Craziness, right? And then I think the next slide is the phone breakout sessions. So we're giving you some guidance on where to find the sessions that might be relevant to you, but there's obviously a whole lot more around AI and all the exciting stuff. You don't want to miss the keynote with Satya as well.
For sure. And we'll share all these links, as always, on Empowering Cloud. One thing that I'm very excited about is I just got confirmed as a speaker for the SharePoint conference, which takes place in my hometown of Amsterdam. This will be, what's the date? November 27th to 30th. A lot of great speakers. Jeff Teeper's going to be there. Caruana is going to be there. I think we have like 15 or 25 different Microsoft-related sessions. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you sign up for that. And then finally, Marion, you wanted to highlight the great session that Chris did along with Tom.
Yeah, so Chris Goodwill, shout out, give him a follow. He did a great webinar/podcast with Tom Arbonot going through Teams Contact Center, but he recently shared on his page, he's got a Contact Center Guru page, a really great resource called Fantastic Microsoft Events. He did it in the style of Harry Potter. I love that little graphic that he made there. But that's where to find all of the wonderful Microsoft events for the entire year, with links on how you can find more info. So fantastic resource there. And thank you, Chris, for putting that together for us.
Good stuff. And with that, 12 minutes and 40 seconds. It took a little bit longer this time. Marion, have a great weekend. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. Next week, Jimmy will be back. I need to keep talking because I cannot find the outro. Here we go. We'll see you. Take care.
Bye, everyone.